Hello folks, today we are at Tractor Supply and we're here to see Christmas deals, the stacks that they have, and potentially get that Tractor Supply mini bucket. So here we are. Pretty cool. I'm a Ford guy, Ford truck, so I have a Ford truck, but here's a little dually toy. I love this stuff. Alright, let's see what they got here. Batteries, toy cars, here's their clothing section. They got great stuff here. I should come to Tractor Supply more often. They're a really great store. Here's their beginning section here. Look at this pocket chainsaw. That's awesome. With like a chainsaw type thing. There you go. It has pull straps. No price on it though. Look at that. They have a crescent hacksaw. Is this Jump Smart? Is these Jump Smart channel locks? Yep, Jump Smart channel locks. Big ones too. There's a bigger one right down there. Magnetic knife drivers, Jump Smart utility knives, pretty cool. Electric flex head lighter. Look at these knives. These are reminiscent of a old style of military knives. Look at that handle. It reminds me of an older style. Look at that. Made in China though. It's got that look like almost like an medieval English style knife. But it's a good design. I actually kind of like it. Look at this thing. By the way, that tan boot knife is $10. This one is $10. Steaks for $10. I like the cord wrap on this. It's made by Master Cutlery. Let's see. Doesn't say where it's made, is it? Limited lifetime warranty. But no place though. Oh, here's more knives, but here's a bare edge. This one actually looks a little bit more stout than the other ones. That one's also made in China. I'm trying to see if there was... Oh, this one is made in China. Okay. So, look at these little pocket knives. Mossy oak. I wonder if this is made by that... Who's making the Mossy Oaks? Great Star is making the stuff for Work Pro. So maybe I wonder if they're making these items for the Mossy Oak brand being sold here, because I know they sell them on Amazon. Oh, this thing's heavy. Made in China, but this thing's stout. That one actually has a... You have impact sockets there. $19 a piece. SAE and metric. Here is a Job Smart hex Allen key set and a Torx. And this one has to be made in Vietnam. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this is probably made by the same company that makes the Husky and potentially the Cobalt ones. It feels like that quality. Pretty sure. It looks identical in like feel and production costs. We have Carhartt here. Let's take a look at the clothing aisle here. I gotta make this a quick video because I gotta still do a stop at the depot. But they got some nice premium leather gloves, all kinds of stuff. Ridge cut. Good styles over here. All kinds of boots. Oh, these are the Wrangler pants. These are nice ones. Yeah. What's the price on these? I recommend these. These are $37.99. They sell a similar one at Walmart with the pockets. These are great work pants. I love the Wrangler brand. Good stuff. Well, we're here for the holiday stuff and potentially one of those little Tractor Supply little buckets and maybe a little something extra for the wife for her birthday. Her birthday's coming up soon. She's got a birthday in December. But I'm more at the beginning of December as opposed to the Christmas time. So at least there's that. At least I get a little bit of buffer But Christmas time tends to get expensive for me, so I gotta treat the wife. Well, it's all animal feed stuff, not really the stuff that I'm trying to look at. But here is a holiday stack deal section. So apparently they have the Kodiak brand of flashlights here too, like in Walmart, and maybe some other retailers will have this. This is $100 for this big LED. Holy crap, that thing is massive. It's got a USB charging, flood focus. Does that say 20,000? It's 20,000 lumens. Wow. And it's got a huge wide width throw. If you guys need a flashlight that's a flashlight, this thing is a beast. Made in China. Look, they can't even spell made right. It's Ma'ed in China. Deny the dark. Well, you're definitely going to deny the dark. This is a beast. That's a beast of a light. $100. And then they have these goat lights that are 4,000, a 2-pack, and that's $49.99. They have the Squatch soap for $7.99, all different scents. I hope I'm making sense here. Now this is a great gift. Okay, this is going to be a really good gift for a lot of people. Like, Field & Stream's been around for a long time, and if you guys are fans of it, like, look at that. They used to make tins and everything like that. Oh, this has the collectible tin. Oh, this is the collectible tin based on the okay, I would definitely want this for Christmas. These little folding blade knives with the wood handles, because it's so classic, and it's etched with the classic type of designs like they would have done on the Field & Stream, like a turkey. Is that the duck on the top? And I don't know what that is in the middle. The quail. But look at that. It's a tin. It's a collector's. Wow, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. And then they have this version that looks like, oh, actually, I don't know which one I would want, because I love this one with the ram, the elk, and the moose on it. Wow. And it's all $29.99. This is really nice. Look, that could have bear and the tin. That's the same one. So these two stacks are the same, and these two stacks are the same. So this one's gonna have the dog. That's the I'm telling you, this right here is a classic. They had a magazine decades ago with that in their early years. So really good stuff. More Field & Stream gear, hoodies, hats. I love it. I definitely gotta come here more. I gotta shop here more. I know, like, sometimes the prices can get a little bit high compared to other stores, but I'm telling you, you got Bag Balm. Bag Balm is always a great product. I highly recommend this for dry skin, lips, whatever, skin moisture. We used to use this on the when I had a farm. We would use these on the goats, on the hooves and stuff, on the ears. You know, anything you needed. The dogs, your hands. Really good stuff. Highly recommend. $9.99 for the mini 2-pack of tins, or $14.99 for the offset gift set, which is this one. And then you have like little candy lollipop things. $3.99. Tackle box. Oh, fish tackles. $19.99. This kit is loaded with baits to catch your hogs. There you go. Perfect. $79.99 for a 30-quart turkey fryer. Yikes. That's a fire hazard right there. Ooh. Oh, I'm liking this. I'll tell you, I gotta come here more. I can't say it enough. Diana's goat milk lip enhancer, $10. This bird feeder. Solar powered bird feeder with AI species recognition. Oh, that's cool. $150. Look at this. If you get these binoculars, 10 by 42 binoculars for $100, you're gonna triumph. Yes, you're gonna be at the top of the world. Vortex HD, electronically protected at the Tractor Supply. Okay, this is a really nice set too. Look at this collectible set. So you get a pocket watch and a folding knife, similar to the Field and Stream. Look at this, old timer. I'm an old timer right now, so this is really nice. This is another nice little set. So that's $25, and then they have, look at this, for also $25, another old timer set, cigar, lighter, and blade combo. Oh, such awesome gifts. I tell you, stuff like this is what makes me happy. Like, I love the country life. I had a farm back in the day. I had goats, chickens, turkeys, ducks. Back in the day, when I lived in really northern New Hampshire, in the northern of New England. I lived in New Hampshire. I think when I retire, I want to go back. That's the goal, actually. Get back to the Shire. Get out of Mass. Right, what do we have here? We have SOG big bore blowguns, $50 right here. This is like a friggin' spear right here. Wow. I think I've seen a shorts recently on this. Look at this. This is awesome. And it's like the tang goes all the way up to this bottom part of the handle, so you're gonna get a good balance. This is like a composite handle. This is really nice. $50. It's a shadow spear. Look at that, made by SOG. And then you have your blowgun right here by SOG. I practiced that. A little gingerbread cookie maker kit. Chocolate Works Santa Claus. Is that a Santa Claus? Yeah, it's a chocolate Santa. And then peppermint bark, classic country style. I love the Western life. Little sweatshirts. Plants. Sweatshirts. Little snacks over there. Oh, what's this? Is this more? Look at those lights. $14.99 gift flashlights. Wow, tactical grade. This is a 4-pack. This is really nice. This is good. This is a good style for EDC carry. A lot of people like flashlights. You get a nice little setup here. 2 modes. This is a good Tractor Supply. This is my first time being in this Tractor Supply. Oh, I can't even put this thing on. Look at those lights. 8-pack. 100 lumen blip cob LED test. And there's another combo. Look at that version. 14. All this is $14.99 each. So like, pick your poison. This one's 250 lumens. These little flashlights are 350 lumens with an hour and a half of runtime. All at the $15. All these are $15 each. This one's interesting because it's got like, this is good for work lights and EDC. Look how skinny that is. So they're really thin, and it's got a magnetic mount and a pocket clip. These don't look like they have magnets. No magnets on this, but they have a pocket clip. Rechargeable. All these are freaking great lights by the looks of it. What do we have here? We have solar lights. Look at that. Here's a great gift for the kids. Look at these little like wooden kits that you can paint and put together and make things out of it. So all you need is like a screwdriver to put it all together and paint. It's got paint. Just get some. It does come with paintbrushes. And you just put it all together with your kid, nephew, niece, whatever. And they have little mini toolkits in like a pink, purple, and then a blue and red. And it's a Job Smart, and it has like a mini hammer, scissors, adjustable wrench, needle nose, screwdrivers, more screwdrivers, bit holder, tape measure, goggles, and bits, and an apron in 2 colors. Awesome. I like it. Let's see. I'm not going to go into these aisles too much because we're going to hit the tools, but I don't want to go in these aisles because nothing of consequence. These are nice flashlights though. They're bigger. They're not like an EDC carry flashlight, but they're nice. So these are up to 4 hours of runtime, 2 packs, These are 500 lumen flashlights, $15.99. And do they have a clip? At the very least. Yep, they got a little clip on them. So that's another option for you guys. $15.99. And then they have this one with the little pen light. So this is the same, looks like the same flashlight. Yep, it is the same flashlight with the pen light instead, and that's $19.99. I actually like this. The little pen light's like 100 lumens. And then you have this version, $15.99. All right. Again, I'm gonna say this again. Perfect. I gotta come here more often. Little Velcro, the heavy-duty Velcro rapid things. I have a couple of those in the shop. Those are nice. Ratcheting tie downs. I wonder if they have retractable ones. I think I'm getting to the point where I think I want to get those ones, those Cobalt ones that they have at Lowe's. Those are pretty awesome. Oh, here we go. Look at that. DeWalt, like a linesman type of. It's a lines and pliers, but it's spring loaded. So kind of like a weird design. I've never seen these before. So they're spring loaded, so you can cut, kind of like those Craftsmans I was telling you about, needle nose in the Lowe's video. Look at that. So it's got like this leverage design. So whatever you're cutting, heavy duty gauge wire or whatever, it's got a pivot to increase your cuts with minimal force. These actually feel nice in the hand. And on top of that, they do have these types of needle nose, which is similar. It's not the exact same thing as the Craftsman. The Craftsman's got like a different type, like in the diagonal cutters with the leverage. It's a different design, but it's that same concept. But the Craftsman ones I was talking to you about. Here's a Allen key set for $17.99. By the way, these pliers are $21. And then they have this slip joint for $16. Here's a DeWalt knife for $16. Little screwdriver with bit set for $25. Look at that. I like it. Is that? That's not ratcheting. And then you have a little multi-saw there for DeWalt for $18. And then look at this claw pry bar for $17. Perfect. All right, let's look in here. Yeah, nothing of consequence for me over here. Look at this. Is that the T-Stack? Yes, that's they have the T-Stack here at Tractor Supply. Nice. I haven't seen the T-Stack in store in a long time. T-Stack is no price. Look at that. They have the DeWalt bag that they sell at Lowe's too. All this other stuff. Pause it if you see something. Some empty racks, so people must have been buying things like crazy, because maybe they got some good deals. So they have a DeWalt. They have a Tough Series socket ratchet kit. Look at all that space, though. That's wasted space. They could have made the case smaller, or they could have put more pieces in it. 20 piece. Look at how this is a 20 piece in a case like this big. No. What a waste of space. That's $40 for that. The heck no. $100 for that 96 piece Stanley socket set. Is that 1/4 inch drive? Yep, that's 1/4 inch ACE and metric for $25. Here's a 3/8 50, and this is a 1/2 inch, I think. This is a 201 piece. Oh, this is 1/4 inch, 3/8 and 1/2 inch. And a Stanley. You don't usually see those in store. Here is Makita, like a middle of the road set for $239. A Makita 18 volt grinder for $189. Not liking those deals right there. Oh, all right, here we go. This is what I want to see. This is stuff, one of the reasons why I came, because I want to look at this stuff. $30 for this USA made Mayhew Torx screwdrivers. And then you have a hinge pin remover, $15. Here is your Phillips and slotted 5-pack. So you can get a 5-pack of these Torx, 5 packs of the slotted and Phillips. So 3 Phillips and 2 slotted drivers. You have a mini Phillips set. That's 20 bucks. Those are 30. The Torx and the bigger sets are 30 bucks. Here is a Mayhew pry bar. That's 20 bucks. This is a 5/16 width, but how long is it? 13-inch pry bar. And this one is a 17-inch pry bar for 25 bucks on Mayhew. Look at these little mini pry bars by Mayhew. 15 bucks. Great deal. Great deal. Here is a multi-bit screwdriver by Mayhew. It's an 11-in-1. Oh, that's a nice style. Assembled in the USA with domestic and Taiwanese components. So this is USA and Taiwanese made. It has a Phillips number 1, number 2, slotted 3/16 and a quarter inch, square 1, 2, Torx 10, T10 and 10 T15, and the nut drivers 1/4 inch, 5/16 and 3/8. This is a really nice screwdriver. It's assembled in the USA. So it's probably like almost 50-50, I want to say, opinion-wise, between made here or Taiwan, of good quality. So this is the deal they have right now. Buy one, get one free. So if you buy the grease gun or that 250 battery kit, you can pick one of those for free. The cutoff tool, the radio speaker there, the hand vac, or the spotlight, I would choose that all day. The cutoff tool, because that is the best cutoff tool on the market right now. Alright. Let's see right here. We have more DeWalt stuff. Nothing really that great. Oh, here they have the DeWalt table. Similar to the Klein and the Tough Belt. But no price. It's got to be at least $100, if not more, at least at this store. They have a DeWalt 9-foot. I know a lot of people have this tape and they love it. It just has like a clip, and they actually use the clip to magnetize to their pouches with the magnetic rail or magnetic like accessories that they put in the pouch. So they'll magnetize this and just carry this instead of like a 25 or 16 or 35 foot or 30 foot tape. Really nice. Then they have the classic standard blade that I'm not really fond of. By the way, the tape's $8.49, 14 bucks for the blade. And they have a screwdriver set that is a 4-piecer for 14. Recip blades for 16. A 50 pack of carbide utility blades. Oh, that's good. But I see that they're sold out, and that's supposed to be 21. And then this 100-piece driver set, that's $32. It's right there. Here is a bigger screwdriver set. And how much is that screwdriver set? Doesn't say. Oh, $21. So everything in this section is 21. So the 2-pack of atomic tapes, the level, this big pack of screwdrivers from DeWalt with stubbies, the staple and brad tacker, and then the 2 push and lock plier sets at 8 and 10s, $21. And then they have the 11-in-1 multi-bit screwdriver, the lock and hex key set, SAE, the metric version, and then the knife for 11 bucks. There's the screwdriver. Nice. See, that's the kind of stuff that I like. They have like this version of a creeper. That's 30 bucks. That's actually not a bad deal. It looks solidly built. Wheels feel nice. The Traveler, 30 bucks. This has to be made in some of the same factories as the ones that Harbor Freight has. This one's looks like a nice little set here. Oh, this is nice. This actually has a nice chest and top and chest. Good. It definitely feels heavier duty than some of the ones I've seen. All right, here's more gifts. Gear wrench. Gear wrench. This is what we like. This is what we want to see. So for $100, you get this 202 piece set, metric set, mechanic set, and which is that one. No, that's not the one. That's 185 piece. Where is that one? Because it's not this one either. This one is 75 piece. That one's this is $70. See? This is for $40, a 35 piece. 54 pieces here. That's $70 also. How much is the 185 piece? Because it's advertising the 202 for $99.